Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, we'll discuss the pre-built gaming PC top picks for 2023. All the product links are given in the description below. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. The Asus ROG GA15 is a tremendous machine that harnesses excellent power to perform price balance. It's a great new design from Asus, and it's a welcome addition to the pre-built gaming PC market. Inside is a 3700X processor, a 2060 Super Graphics card, probably the best bang for the buck GPU in the ray tracing category, 16GB of RAM, and a 256GB SSD, 2TB HDD combo. It has a sweet design, plenty of ports, runs quiet, and has some RGB fun too on the front. With Asus making so many great gaming laptops right now, it's no wonder they've come out with an excellent new desktop range. Regardless, there's still a PC build that is extremely easy to recommend. Each variant will have that Asus stamp of quality and pedigree you can have confidence in. Moreover, this PC can offer a more budget perspective and level with the 30 series graphics cards now firmly here. While this particular line of pre-built machines has a reputation for being expensive, the costs associated with the latest Corsair One i300 are justified when analyzing the specs and performance on show here. Our review unit featured the latest 12th Gen i9 CPU, an RTX 3080 Ti GPU, 64GB DDR5 RAM, and a 2TB Gen 4 NVMe SSD. All that fancy hardware and the brand's signature style of system would be for nothing if the Corsair One i300 didn't have the guts to back it up, of course. Everything inside the unit is absolutely top shelf, so particular mention goes to that stellar Gen 4 drive, which serves as both boot OS and your storage, as we clocked figures of 7,061 MB per second read and 5,145 MB per second write, far more than any game demands right now. Speaking of the games, the Corsair One i300 steamrolls graphically demanding titles when running titles in 4K Ultra. This includes well above 60 frames per second in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Metro Exodus when maxed out, and just shy of 200 frames per second in the likes of Shadow of the Tomb Raider and The Division 2. The only real drawback we experienced in our time with the Corsair One i300 was the thermal performance. While the Omen 40L shares many similarities with the Omen 30L, the 40L blows it out of the water with the much more powerful NVIDIA RTX 3070. Sitting among the best GPUs on the market, the RTX 3070 is great if you're chasing either high refresh rates or high resolutions, even on modern AAA games, and should pair nicely with monitors on your roundup of gaming monitor deals. As for the CPU, it's a mighty 12th Gen Intel i7 12700K, quickly one of the best CPUs on the market, so you aren't going to have issues running simulation and strategy games or even doing productivity or editing work, so it's versatile among gaming PC deals. As for storage, you get both 512GB SSD and a 1TB HDD, so you have a few options for installing your games and general storage, although you'll likely have to do an upgrade down the line at some point. As for connectivity, you get Wi-Fi 6, so you can have a pretty good wireless experience when gaming. Bluetooth 5 means no choppiness or issues if you're connecting a Bluetooth device such as a headset. This new iteration of the Acer Predator Orion 7000 represents a huge visual overhaul from the company's previous efforts in forging the tried and true design. Here, the unit has received a substantial facelift, replacing past aesthetics' plastic-heavy, angular nature. With this model, glass and class are the names of the game. Acer Predator Orion 7000's performance is nothing short of exceptional. Given the prowess of the hardware though, that's unlikely to be much of a shock, as you may expect pairing the most powerful graphics card and processor on the market together makes short work of just about anything you throw its way. The 1TB stick, which appears to be a proprietary model, certainly holds its own as far as performance potential. However, it would have been better to have a drive inside, capable of at least 7,000 MB per second reads and 6,800 MB per second writes. However, the figures are more than respectable in-game and when booting Windows. You would think for such a high-end rig that 2 TB would be included, but the SSD does the job well. With the DDR5 support, a fast Gen 4.0 SSD, and that monster of a graphics card, there's very little that this PC can't do. I recommend the Acer Predator Orion 7000 to anyone wanting a stellar experience at a premium. The HP Omen 25L line is the most accessible, price-wise, of the entire Omen division, which currently features support for the latest Intel 12th Gen and Ryzen 5000 CPUs. At around the $2,000 mark and below, you can expect high performance for 1080p and 1440p, all built inside a sleek chassis. Moreover, the HP Omen 25L is easy to upgrade, making it easy to swap parts, such as graphics cards and RAM, in the near future. The one negative that has circulated around the HP Omen 25L, and likely implemented as a cost-saving measure, are minor issues with airflow due to the chassis' small size. This could be because the Omen 25L lacks the same front intake fan as the larger Omen 30L. If you're aiming for modest components here, thermal throttling is unlikely to be a problem, but it's something to keep in mind. The Aurora R14 is housed in Alienware's new Legend 2.0 chassis. This design sports a familiar tubular case of Alienware's earlier Aurora desktops. Still, it leans back, giving the desktop a more angled oval face that inclines backwards. This new case measures 23.2 by 20.1 by 8.86 inches and weighs 36.4 pounds. The result is an R14 that's just a smidge lighter than most previous Alienware gaming PCs, such as the Alienware Aurora R11, which weighed 39 pounds in the old Legend chassis. Apart from weight, one huge change over previous models is the side panel. Instead of a solid plastic panel on both sides of the PC, the left-hand side of the Aurora R14 now has a glass panel, which lets you see the internal components. As a productivity machine, the Aurora 14's powerful components give it enough muscle to handle pretty much any work you need to run on it. Out of the box, the R14 starts up fast, is very quick during daily use, and is more than capable of handling however many Chrome tabs, YouTube videos, and other apps you might open in the background while playing games. The Alienware Aurora R14 is just as beautiful and powerful as it's ever been, only now with a glass side panel that lets you see the machine's guts. Also, with the hardware level in our review unit and the sheer configuration options available, you can get some serious gaming performance. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.